people are fellow brothers and sisters once we come in here, and it doesn't matter where you are or who you are out there as well. Once you come in here, you see everybody being on the same level. I know some people will not agree, but generally that is how we've been.
This is a house where you see people sitting quietly in the congregation, and you don't even want to know the amount of influence they have outside of the four walls of church, because that's the truth.
It's as if the minute you put your foot into the church, you get rid of all those I am this, I am that, which means that everybody is seeking God.
I'm someone who believes so much that anointing flows from the head. So if you have a pastor like Pastor Wale, like you correctly described it, the members will have his DNA.
The DNA of GLA is everyone is equal in the eyes of God. Not only equal in our minds, but equal in action, equal in the things we do. One of the greatest core value in GLA is love. Love came from the leadership, especially from Apostle Wale, from Pastor Wale, who was our father and who is the father of those who are there even till today.
There is heart-to-heart relationships that have come out of this commission, and they have lasted for so many years.
All the ushers I knew then, till now, most of them are still in Guardian Rights Assembly, apart from those who have traveled abroad. Why? It's because of the love.
Some of the people who I've met in this space over years, even if I don't see them every day, are still my friends, and I have an instinctive understanding of how they will behave in certain circumstances. And this is how you organize even a nation. You have to organize around a common idea, I keep saying. And
so what then that tends to create is a place where people tend to be self-led. You'll see that many people who head departments or in departments have served there faithfully for decades.
With Guideline Assembly, it's very obvious we talk about leadership. So when we think of leaders, a lot of the time we're thinking of egos. We're thinking of people who are in control and people who want their control to be known. And so I think one huge, beautiful juxtaposition of that is a strong value in Guideline Assembly is humility. It's that ability to be able to be a leader that takes responsibility, but is not looking for credit.
if a leader does not live those values, then the fountain of his leadership is polluted and it will decay. But then I think that to have modeled that sort of behavior for 40 years is extraordinary. You can't be a leader of religion and sustain a fellowship of 40 years if it's not who you are.
I saw humility, I saw integrity, I saw faith models to me at very close quarters. Now, when we were asked to sell the land, it was nothing more than a prospective plot of land on a stretch of a Lagos Lagoon, which hadn't been a sandfield. The Pastor Wale saw beyond most of us, even I, who was being asked to be part of the team selling it. I didn't really have much faith in the project. But I saw him committed. I saw him sell his plot of land in Lekki. I saw him sell his car. I saw him make personal sacrifices because he believed in the vision. And when I saw this, it kicked something in me that this thing is real. He led me to the Lord shortly afterwards. I met my wife in GLA, got married in GLA. My first child was dedicated in GLA. And I've seen him at close quarters model the virtues of integrity and consistency through the years. GLA is a family church, and only because we have a father who has a heart for the people.
What you have observed, what you have learned, what has been inculcated, whether by teaching
or by simply observation, right? It becomes part and parcel of you as a person.
Those that are aspiring to leadership, you have a model in the pastorate. You have Pastor Sam, you have Pastor Demola, Pastor Launu, Pastor Wale himself. So you can't say a tree doesn't fall far from it. You understand? So you can't say it's for lack of example. These people have shown you the way, so you can't say, oh no, we didn't know what to do. So I think it's important. And like I said, you're building, we're a generational church, trans-generational, I would say. So institutions are built eventually, pastor will move on and so on. But the core values will remain.
The DNA never changes. Community, family, character. Because Pastor Wale was clear. May we continue to stay on our path as a church. I pray that my children's children, if God, Jesus tarries, will come to GLA and still be saying, we go there because we know it's about community, we know it's about family, we know it's about building and changing our world.